Previewing Week 14 in the NFL here at SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Right now we're going to take a look at the Jets and Tennessee Titans. Joe Duffy, both these teams are off of nice wins and covers that were kind of wacky games, but in general they're also both teams that have not done well recently. ATS, I believe that the Tennessee is still 2-6-1 against the spread over their last 9, and then the Jets had lost 4 in a row before their last 2 covers. So in general, not teams that have been profitable recently. The Jets are a 7-point home favorite, so I'm not sure what I think about that. I do like the over, though. It's a 43 or 43.5, very modest total. As I say every week, regardless of what you think about Tennessee ATS, I like Mariota to at least put a decent amount of points up on the board for them. And the Jets, we know, also have a passing game with a good complement of receivers that should also be able to get to 20 on any given Sunday. So I'm liking the over 43. What do you think about that, Joe?
I can't really disagree with that. It is a very low total, and exactly as you said, the Titans, especially that they're non-contenders, they've got to find out what Mariota has. I mean, he is obviously the quarterback of the future, so they would certainly seem to be plenty motivated to just see what he has. But all in all, in this game with Tenney and the Jets, it really fits kind of an angle that I like, or not a specific angle that you could really enter into a computer because they're somewhat subjective parameters. But essentially, what you have is a young team in a spoiler situation as a big underdog against a team with little margin of error. I say it time and time again, one of the biggest myths in sports, especially late in any season, is to go with a team that needs it more. That is simply not true. The Jets, there's a reason they don't have a lot of margin of error, because they haven't won games that they needed to win. While Tennessee, they're a very young team, nothing to lose, but they still have plenty to play for. They always, and also ran wants to be a spoiler. The Titans have one of the better defenses in the league, which you might want to consider. I know I said I don't necessarily disagree with your total there, but the Titans' defense has really been the strength of their team. They're the 8th best defense in terms of yards per game allowed. And conversely, like we said, Mariota upside. So you have a good defense, an offense with an upside. And contrary to what the popular belief is, I like the team with less pressure.
Yeah, sure. And 7 points definitely does seem like a lot of points, considering the 2 teams involved could easily see this being one of those games that, the Jets even pull out, but, it goes down to the wire. They wind up winning it by 2 or 4 or 7 or something, or 6 or something like that. And Tennessee winds up covering. All right. So do you want to make Tennessee +7 an official pick, Joe?
We'll make it an official pick, and it's really a good spot here because the Jets are coming off an emotional win. They got Dallas coming up, and then divisional games against the Patriots and the Bills. You could see how they got to fight the natural tendency to overlook it. So we'll make it an official pick on the underdog Jets.
Yeah, Tennessee, a team with nothing to lose, still playing and fighting, though, and getting a lot of points with a good quarterback, a good young quarterback looking to build experience for the future. I like it. Tennessee +7. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Tell us what your website is all about.
I work around the clock. Again, I'm one of the very few people who's not only full-time in this business, but have been full-time for 28 and a half years, and even part-time. I was in college working for Dallas Sports. There's a reason I've lasted this long. The single best product. We give you the analysis. We give you the intel. Visit offshoreinsiders.com. We'll give you all the details.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Peter.